Welcome back, y'all. The 2023 NBA playoffs are set, and they make no sense, and I'm going to explain why. It's actually very, very simple. The reason being is that to me, there are no clear winners this year when it comes to this playoffs. The season has just been filled with ups and downs, upset after upset. Nothing has really made sense. No win has really made any sense. Plus, there's been injury after injury. It's been kind of crazy. It's flip-flopping all over the place. But nonetheless, the NBA playoffs are set, more specifically the NBA play-in tournament, and I'm going to be going over with you guys the 4 NBA play-in tournament matchups today. I actually love all these matchups, and I think they're going to be very, very interesting. The first matchup being the number 10 Chicago Bulls versus the number 9 Toronto Raptors. So in the regular season, the Toronto Raptors won the season series 2-1. Now keep in mind, everything I say, the season series don't mean a thing, okay? The Raptors will lose this matchup for 2 reasons. I mean, I literally made a video called The Chicago Bulls Are Dangerous, talking about how they're dangerous and how good of a team they actually are. Like, they are way better than their record shows. But the fact of the matter is, the Chicago Bulls have been playing their best basketball as of recent, getting some big-time wins against really good teams. But the biggest fact of the matter of them all that the Toronto Raptors will lose this game, the Toronto Raptors have no size, man, whatsoever. Pascal Siakam's your most dominant player, with the exception of like Fred VanVleet. Your most consistent player is Pascal Siakam, who is 6'8". Like, you know what I mean? It makes no sense going up against the Chicago Bulls, who literally have all size on them, literally, like, I think at every position, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, but the facts of the matter is the Chicago Bulls have been playing great basketball, and the Toronto Raptors just have no size. So I'm going with the Chicago Bulls to win this game. Next up, the matchup is the number 8 Atlanta Hawks versus the number 7 Miami Heat. I will be watching this game very much in depth because the winner of this game versus my boys in green. So for me, I will be rooting for Atlanta because I think we will have a much easier time against Atlanta. I think if either of those teams are going to beat the Celtics, it's 100% the Heat. But I know damn well Atlanta's probably not winning this game. The Heat won the season series 3-1. The biggest thing the Heat have on the Hawks is defense. They got so many great defenders. The only way the Hawks pull off this game is if DeJounte Murray heats up. Now, y'all may think that's kind of crazy, but they literally acquired this guy in the offseason. So when the Heat and the Hawks played last year, there was no DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray has been very crucial for this Hawks squad this year. The Heat know how to defend Trae Young, but do they know how to defend DeJounte Murray? You can only do so much, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to lock down Trae Young, go right ahead. DeJounte Murray will have himself a game, and they might pull off the upset. I know it sounds like I'm picking the Hawks, but I'm not. I'm just saying that's the only way the Hawks will win this basketball game. I'm going with the Heat. They got defense on them. The Heat have been playing good basketball. The Heat will take care of business and move on and play the Celtics. Moving out west. Hey, kick it out west. Nah, I never. Let's cut that. We got the number 10 Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the number 9 seed New Orleans Pelicans. Now, y'all may be thinking what I'm thinking. The New Orleans Pelicans won this season series 3-1. But there's one big-time thing missing in this play-in tournament, and y'all know where I'm going with this. Big Z himself will not be playing in the play-in tournament. They declared that he is not playing, even though they made it sound like he was going to come back from his hamstring injury, but I guess he's not playing. I really don't know what happened there. Some trainer dropped the ball, something like that. I don't know. Something crazy happened. But the fact of the matter is, no Zion. Back in January, when Zion was fully healthy before his injury, the Pelicans were in 3rd place. You know what I'm saying? The Pelicans were in 3rd place. They were like 34-23 with Zion. So you can tell he's a very crucial part to this team's success, no question. So I think without him, Pelicans don't stand a chance whatsoever. The Thunder have a lot of great young talent. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, Lou Dort, all these guys will have good games, and just they'll move on. They'll take care of business. You know they will. And lastly, the number 7 Los Angeles Lakers versus the number 8 Minnesota Timberwolves. So I'm literally filming this on the night of the big Jazz and Timberwolves fight. So we have come to find out Jaden McDaniels, on his way to the locker room, being so pissed from this fight, he literally broke his hand. Or fractured his. He did something to his hand. He fucked up his hand. So he probably not going to play against the Lakers. Now I know what y'all are thinking. Oh, Jaden McDaniels, no big deal. The Timberwolves don't need him. You are fucking wrong by it if you're thinking that. Jaden McDaniels is an insane defensive presence for this Timberwolves team. He makes a big impact on the defensive end. And when you're going up against the King and Anthony Davis, you gonna need that. But they ain't gonna have that. It's looking like. I mean, the other fact of the matter is LeBron James is not losing a play-in game. I don't see that happening. If LeBron's gonna lose, it's going to be in round 1, and that's probably what's going to happen, but that's for later on after all the play-in stuff is settled and we got the round 1 matchups figured out. I'll make a video about that as well, but for now, I'm going with the Los Angeles Lakers. Timberwolves have just had a messy year, just back and forth. Karl Anthony Towns just got back from injury. Like, the chemistry is just not there. They will not take care of business. It's going to the Lakers. It has to. Make sure y'all comment down below your predictions for these 4 play-in matchups. I'd love to read and respond to them. But hey, man, if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure you drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. But thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.